Cuando te beso, todo un océano me corre por las venas. Nacen flores en mi cuerpo cual jardín, y me abonas y me podas, soy feliz. Y sobre mi lengua se desviste un ruiseñor, y entre sus alitas nos amamos sin pudor. Cuando me besas, un premio Nobel le regalas a mi boca. Cuando te beso, te abres y cierras como ala de mariposa, y bautiza tu saliva mi ilusión, y me muerdes hasta el fondo la razón, y un gemido se desnuda y sale de tu voz. Le sigo los pasos y me dobla el corazón. Cuando me besas, se prenden todas las estrellas en la aurora. Y sobre mi lengua igualitas, nos amamos sin pudor. Cuando me besas, un premio Nobel le regalas a mi boca. Cuando te beso, tiembla la luna sobre el río y se rebosa.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Maya and Paul. All right, folks. Well, good evening, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. Maya and Pal, they'll be back later on in the cruise with another set of dances for you. But first, before we continue on with the entertainment for the night, just a few things I'd like to cover with you. First and foremost, you have a good day in Dubrovnik? Yeah. What started off as a monsoon basically turned out to be a great day. I was talking to the port agent ashore. He said that was the first time it had rained in 5 months there. So hopefully that doesn't continue throughout the rest of the cruise. Now, tomorrow we're in Corfu. We're in Corfu from 10 in the morning till 7:30 at night. So again, make sure you make it back on by 7:30. As always, if you're on a shore excursion, be sure to carefully read that tour ticket for the time and meeting place. And also when approaching the gangway, make sure you have your government-issued photo ID in addition to your stateroom key card. Now, tonight, after the show, music and dancing in all the bars and lounges. That includes Michael Cera in the Piano Bar, DJ Mark in the Northern Lights, our party band, Sarah and the Howcats in the Queen's Lounge, our Adagio Strings at the back of the ship in the Explorer's Lounge, as well as Chris Toller, our sensational solo guitarist, up in the Crow's Nest. So get out there, have a wonderful night, but you're here for the show. Let's continue it. This gentleman here who I'm about to bring to the stage, he's incredibly talented. Tonight's show, we're going to stick with the classical theme. You're going to see some flamenco. He's going to mix in some pop songs. You're really going to enjoy him. So without further ado, please help me welcome to the stage the incredibly talented Byron Johnston.
Thank you and good evening. So I've got this wonderful solo guitar show for you, and it's a real privilege to be able to present the instrument in this way. And throughout the show, I'm going to hopefully show you some very beloved pieces of music that you're very familiar with. And I also hope I'm going to show you a few things with the guitar that maybe you are less familiar with and maybe that you haven't seen